Are you looking for the best iPad floor stand? Well, we've got this one right here. Figured I'd show this thing off to you guys today. So let's go ahead and grab that Mike Vance knife right there so we can open this bad boy on up and see exactly what we got on the inside here. Let's see, we have some tape right there. Yeah, we have some tape right here as well. Let's slice and dice through all that. By the way, if y'all find this video helpful, definitely appreciate you guys hooking that up for me right there. So this right here is going to be your instructions. Looks like it's very nice with all the diagrams and whatnot right there. Very easy to read. Now this does support a lot of different versions of the iPads. I'll go through that here in just a minute. Oh, this is nice. This is like all metal construction right here. Let me go ahead and grab this. This looks like the pole for it that mounts, and this is adjustable as well. We'll have to look into how that works, but you're supposed to be able to extend this out to be able to adjust the height on it. This right here is going to be the base plate for it. Oh, that's got a great weight to it, and that's important. And it's nice and big as well. It takes up a lot of surface area. That way, if somebody bumps into it, it doesn't go crashing down. The weight will hopefully help hold it up nicely. Let's see, we got some nuggets and bits right here that we're probably going to need. And we got a box in a box here. We got something in here as well. Let's see, let me go ahead and get rid of all of this over here. I believe that's everything in the box, yeah. Oh, before we do that, I want to point out, this is compatible with the iPad Pro, the 10.5 and the 11-inch, the iPad Air 10.5 and the 10.9-inch, the iPad 10, which is a 10.9-inch, iPad 9, 10.2-inch, iPad 8, and iPad 7, which are also 10.2-inch. So basically, if it's 10.2 inches or more, it should be able to fit right there. So that's awesome. All right, let's get into this box in a box. It's like a Christmas gift. What's inside? Gotta shake it. Shake it before you open it. My kids always laugh at me whenever they give me a gift because I'm always gonna shake it to try and figure out what it is. All right, let's see. Pop this open. Yeah, there we go. What is? Oh, this is probably the case that the pad goes into. Ah, yes, yes. Very cool. So we've got a couple of pieces here. Debag this. Oh, okay, cool. I didn't even think about this. It comes with the keys and a lock for it as well. There's your lock right there. That way people can't steal it, which is awesome. And then you have, I'm assuming these are like plates for if you have a smaller sized iPad. You can put these around it to help kind of lock it into place. Looks like they have different, or maybe it's different. This is interesting. Okay, because I noticed that this one has like a little button right here. You can see that. And then this one, but that might just be, I don't know what that's for. Okay. And then you have this one here that's got the two notches right here. I'm assuming that that is for a cord maybe. And then this one has a nice big notch up on the top and on the bottom right there. So it looks like they might actually all go together, and you put your iPad like enclosed in here. This is like the enclosure for it. We'll have to get into that a little bit more as we go along. Nuggets and bits right there. Let's see. Let's take a look at this guy. This comes all nice and bubble wrapped up. And then around all of the edges right here, they also have a good piece of foam. That way it doesn't get damaged in shipping, which is great. Simply take that on out just like that. It's obviously going to be where you're going to mount it. It's got the nice foam feet all the way along the bottom right here. Let's see, let's take some measurements on this thing. At its largest width, you're looking at 17 and I'm going to call that 17 and a half right there. At its minimum width, you're looking at, let's call that about 9 inches, probably 8 3/4 inches right there. And then from top to bottom, you're looking at 13 inches, but this does kind of U down a little bit. So if you come on over here, let's see, you'd have to go all the way over here to get like a 15-inch. From corner to corner, you're looking at 17 inches right there. So anywhere from 17 to 12 3/4 inch right there, just to give you guys an idea for size, so that wherever you're planning on putting this, you have enough room to be able to put it there. And whenever it's not in use, you might want to store it away somewhere, and that just gives you an idea of the footprint that you have to work with right there. All right, looks like you have some screws on the bottom of that right there. It does have these nice little clips in the back right here, so if you did need to use that for a cord keeper, you can pop those right on out just like that. Once you get everything lined up in there, you just simply pop those right on in, so that's super handy. I'm assuming that these are the nuts right here that are going to allow it to be able to be adjustable. And then this is on a swivel as well, so you can easily swivel this thing back and forth, but it still has some good tension or grip to it so that as you're pressing on it, pressing all the buttons and whatnot on your iPad, it doesn't actually tilt and move from there. So that's super cool as well. Alrighty. Let's see. I'm assuming, let me take a look at this real quick. Oh, that goes this way. Gotta put it on the right way, Dad. Yeah, okay, so these screws are not going to be the screws that you're going to use to put it onto the plate right here. You can see that there's some holes right here on the bottom, and you're probably going to need to grab your nougats and bits to be able to get that completely put together right there. So let's go ahead and take a look at this little bag to see exactly what we got in here. So it looks like we have a bunch of these fat bolts right here. Those look like those are going to, yeah, those fit right on into there. So you should have 4, maybe 5 of those. Let's see, definitely have 4. Yeah, 4 of those right there. Then you have these longer screws right here. You got 4 of those. More cord keepers, so if you do want to keep that cord nice and tucked away, they give you a couple of extra of those. You have some, oh, okay, these are anchors right here. And I believe, I just realized this goes on to this bottom plate right here on these holes. So if you want to anchor this down into your floor, you can do that using these concrete anchors right here and these big giant screws. You just simply zip that right on into there. It's nice and flush mount right there, so it keeps it nice and clean all the way across the top. And that's important because if people are walking by this thing, you don't want their foot to be able to catch on anything right here. So it's nice and flat all the way through and through. That is awesome. I like how they've included that in there as well. Then we have this little guy right here. It's like a little foot piece. I'm assuming this looks like it goes onto the bottom of this right here. Just like that. And then this goes onto this, just like that. That way you have your mount for your iPad nice and vertical onto this sheet right here. So let's go ahead and I'm kind of curious to see what that's like to get this piece onto that piece. So as I showed y'all, there's already the screws. You just want to make sure that you get that cap on there to give it a nice clean looking finish. That's going to line up nicely, and then we're just going to take one screw right on into here. Let's see. I'm trying to think of what's the best way to be able to get this in, because this is at an angle. It's a little bit tough to kind of line it up, especially for that first screw just to get it going. But once you get that first screw in, you should be able to get all the others in fairly easily. It's just a little bit of precision to be able to line it right on up, but once you get it in, you can just get it nice and finger tight right there. You can grab your next one right here, and then you can just simply screw that one on in very, very nicely. It just takes a second to be able to get it started. Make sure you get it in the hole. Go ahead and grab my screwdriver right here, and then you can easily get that one in. Then once you have 2 of them in, the others should go in very easily. Oop, am I getting that in the right one? I kind of cocked to the side a little bit. I think I got it into that a little bit crock-eyed. But once you get them in, once you get the 2 diagonals in, then you'll be able to get the rest of the other ones in, because the plate won't kind of flop around on you. Just get that right on in like that, and put that one on in like that. Going in nicely. Just like that. Get it nice and tight. Again, these are also flush mount too, so they're going to, the screws are not going to be like poking up or anything like that, which is fantastic as well, because if they were, then that would make it kind of wobble and whatnot, and you really don't want to have a wobbly stand. That's just going to cause issues in the long run. Let's let's go ahead and get this one right on in just like that. I can start finger tightening that all the way down, and then we can get this last one right here. Yeah, these bolts are nice and big, so they seem to go in very easily. And then you just simply grab your screwdriver to be able to drive them on in. Obviously, this would be faster if you had like a drill or something like that, or a screw gun, so you could easily just press a button and zip, zap, zip, and you'd be done. But we'll go with that right there. All right, this is looking fantastic. Now, the next part, you know what? I'm going to have to read the directions because I'm not 100% sure about this right here. But I do want to unlock this thing just so that we can take a look at that mechanism and see exactly how that works on the inside here. So we're just going to simply take this, put our key in just like that. We're going to turn. And okay, so your hinge is on the top. Is it hinged? No, this whole plate, top plate, comes off right there. You got a couple of little nougats right here that you might need to get rid of. And then it looks like you have an adjuster right here. These have little teeths right here along the edge. And you can move this up and down. I'm assuming that you just kind of push it as needed. I don't see like any buttons or anything that you're supposed to press to be able to adjust. Unless these go in, no. To be able to get it into there. And then you just simply take your iPad and put it into there. And then you can close these up on it to be able to get it nice and mounted up on into there. Then, of course, they have the nice little like felt rubber pieces right here so that the iPad's not sitting metal on metal right there. It'll keep the back of it nice. So I'm definitely going to have to check this out right here with the instructions to figure out how that goes. But if y'all are looking for an excellent iPad stand, y'all definitely need to go and grab y'all one of these right here. This thing looks very nice. It's got great construction. Not super heavy because this is all made out of aluminum right here, but you do have some weight on the bottom of this right here. And I can easily put my hand around that nicely. So if I needed to move this, you know, around an event or something like that, I can easily just grab it right here and move it with one hand. So that is awesome. Or if you have two of them, you could easily carry two of them, one in each hand right there. So y'all definitely go and grab y'all one of these if this is something that you're looking for. I believe that they might make them in a few different sizes and possibly a few different colors as well. Definitely go and check out the product listing below. And if they do, they'll have all the different options that you can choose from on there. That way you guys can go and pick out the one that you think is going to be the best for you. I'm going to do a follow-up video of this whenever I get the full thing all mounted up onto here so I can show you guys what the finished product looks like. But I need to read those instructions first. Thank y'all for watching. Thank you to these guys for sending this to me so I can show this thing off to you guys. And Dad out.